They tried to railroad us. The frog.
Hot dog stand.
It's time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you son of a bitches.
Time to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go up. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Ying, wee, mouth, mean, scream.
Get up, get up. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BS Show. My man joining me right below is Mike Morse. You know him very well. He is a rotten son of a bitch. Next to him, the one and only Cumpig, Mr. Anthony Zenhauser.
Hey, that's Mr. Cumpig.
And up top, oh, you know him, you love him. The pool is open, from what I hear.
No.
What?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So
Wednesday.
he's a liar.
No,
the Reverend Bob Levy. You told people 3 o'clock today. The Reverend Bob Levy.
No, I didn't. When did I say that?
I'm waiting for somebody in chat to say it. I don't know. I don't think you did.
No.
Welcome everybody to the BS Show. How we doing? How's everybody feeling? Welcome.
Good.
Hit like.
A little broken up.
Subscribe. What happened?
OJ.
Oh yeah, the one day where everybody's like, "All right, maybe cancer isn't so bad." You know, they're like, "Think of all the good things it's done for us." OJ, we hardly knew ye.
Mhm.
He is gone. Any great OJ memories? You guys, anybody ever meet OJ?
No.
No,
No.
all my OJ memories are filtered through the prank call on Howard. That's always the first thing I think about.
It's legendary. It's there's a generation out there that maybe never heard it, but of course, the most famous police chase of all time, pretty much going on live on TV in the middle. I remember it was the NBA finals, right?
Bulls.
And I was in
Knicks.
Buffalo working,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
and the show got canceled because of him.
Because of the police chase. That's crazy.
Because everybody was just fucking watching it. It was amazing.
Oh, sounds like there was a third victim involved in that OJ killing.
It's amazing.
What about me, Bob? Yeah. So I remember was it Knicks Rockets? That's
Knicks
what it
Rockets,
was. Knicks
yeah.
Rockets Bulls. Shut your fucking
Well, I thought
face over there.
Wasn't the Bulls? It was okay.
No, it wasn't the Bulls.
No,
it
it
was the
definitely
Knicks and the
wasn't.
Rockets.
Don't even look, Mike. It was the Rockets.
Yeah, West Coast, East Coast. Well, how would the Bulls and the Knicks be? Just stop it.
Well, that's the part I don't remember the night. That's probably the reason I was at a bar. I was at a sports bar with my friends, and all of a sudden now we're just watching a white Bronco.
Yeah, everybody stopped
hour.
what they were doing and just got into this fucking thing. And of course, I believe Ponce de la Fone was the gentleman who called in ABC News. Peter Jennings, Al Michaels is on doing Monday Night Football, knows the juice well, and this is the call.
Just going to ask everybody to be quiet for a moment. We have
Oh,
on the
wait, hold
phone
on.
with us.
I gotta turn the thing on. Give me a second here. Boom, here we go. Oh, you guys heard it, right? You didn't need that on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard it.
Everybody to be quiet for a moment. We have on the phone with us as well Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are.
Oh, my Lord, this is quite tensive.
What can you
Was
say?
the camera guy drunk?
Well, no, he's in a helicopter. Number one. Number two, you go, we're on with a source, and the guy's like, "Oh, hello there. This is crazy." And Peter Jennings like, go ahead. Let's hear what you have to
Yeah,
say.
he's a neighbor.
Yeah, this is quite the tenses, he says.
As well, Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are, sir.
Oh, my Lord, this is quite tensive.
What can you see?
Well, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the van, and I see OJ kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now, looky here, he look very upset. I don't know what he gonna be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting there?
He is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion.
The fuck?
In the back of a news van.
I
OJ's
think you're
coming
right.
back from the grave.
I can't really hear that good.
I think you're right. I think the cameraman is drunk.
Hmm.
I can see it now, and I see OJ.
This is awful. Why would they even put this on YouTube? Why would they trick me like that? Goddamn Shuli's Anonymous. Set me up.
Once again.
At least have shit porn in the clip. What's wrong with you guys? Well, it was a good call. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Guy fooled everybody. Al Michaels took the role of Stuttering John and ratted out the caller.
All right.
You know? So yeah, he's gone. Then got not a lot of sympathy out there online for
But there
him.
was nobody, like, he was one of the very few that enjoyed the snow, that ran in the snow well. It's true.
In football.
Yeah, for a living.
right.
Because that's what he was
running from a murder as well, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think he was more known from jumping over suitcases in rental car commercials than running in snow.
Now
I
his
hope
kids,
God's
yeah, his kids were supposedly there, toward the end. One of them had to go, you did it, right?
I mean,
Just nod.
You don't even have to ask certain things at this point. You just know,
Right. But they would want him to admit it, like on his deathbed. What else,
It was one of the few you see excel in snow.
Going back
to
to
excel in snow, Bob.
Holy shit. Do I have to just say a fucking certain word? I mean,
why is it not allowed? Are you not allowed to say it on YouTube?
no, I mean, he was one of the few. I've never seen anybody, certain people,
Maybe we should go back to mornings.
do great
yeah.
in the snow.
Yeah, I think
What do you mean
I think
in
it's
the
a
snow?
it's a racial thing.
Okay, you ever go skiing and see a black person? Jesus Christ!
Oh my
he was very
God.
good in the snow. Well, and
I thought you were-
I've never seen anybody in the snow. Holy shit!
I thought you were doing a cocaine reference. I'm like, why is
No.
Bob afraid to say cocaine?
Holy shit!
You act like it was the easiest thing to figure out.
But I mean, come on. Does it have to be easy all the time, people? Does it have to be fucking easy for you? Do I have to hand feed you every fucking thing? You uneducated nothing. I went to 6 years of high school to get this humor out, you motherfuckers. Oh, shut up, Dorito. You know what you mean? The person that said your mustache looks good, that's the person that should be angry at you. You with him, too. I didn't say that. How did that fail? That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was
we should
almost-
apologize to Zen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, almost.
All right. Well, yes, OJ was great in the snow. That's right.
You can actually hear the blood clot entering Bob's brain.
He was one of the few
The
that would go
snow.
We start over.
Yeah. Hey, forget OJ. Yeah, thank God he's dead. I want to do this on the show. Check this out. Would you be willing to do this? This is
on that.
What is it?
No. Check it out.
Oh, what is? Oh, what's going on?
I got to get one.
Oh, that's coming out of her ear.
Yeah, it's cleaning
Ooh.
out her ear. Look at
That's
all this shit.
amazing, but
dirty.
that's good stuff because there's no way to really get it out.
And
You know what I mean?
And think of how good that's going to feel after. Oh my God. Getting
Yeah,
all
it's
that
like a
shit out of
bidet
it.
for your ear.
Exactly.
I'll do it and then I'll drink it.
That was a huge chunk.
Tea's ready.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a seahorse.
She got sea monkeys in her fucking head.
Oh,
Jesus
where do you get
Christ.
this done? I want to go. I guarantee I can hear a lot better than I can now. I even got that thing that you know those things you say you twist and you pull out stuff on the commercials.
Right.
It doesn't
Pipe
fucking
cleaners?
work. You know, it's like metal, and you put it in there, and it doesn't fucking work.
do
It's
that.
somewhere around here. Fucking,
Wait,
it's
you
fucking
saw
metal.
hold on. You saw a
course I-
commercial where they sold metal to jam in your ear and pull stuff out with?
Yeah, you twist it and it catches and it pulls out this long thing, and it
Long pink
basically-
wrinkly thing.
it almost made me deaf. I went too far. It's somewhere around
That
here.
explains the snow thing.
Yeah.
Snow thing was fucking brilliant.
Zen posted a video online. I love this video.
So
pal.
proud of you, big boy.
Yeah.
Thank
check
you,
this
Dad.
out. Says I may be ugly, but look what I pull. Look at what I pulled. Look at that. I mean, look at this.
Oof.
This is such an odd design.
That's East Coast neck.
If this was a building, it'd be condemned. I mean, how do you you don't know where the beard starts, the neck, the shoulders, the nothing. It's all one
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, that comes in handy when you're croaking during mating season.
Ah,
Oh.
That's his flex.
bad.
That's what he's bragging about.
all right.
Is
Yeah,
their
not
bed-
bad. Hey,
Is their bed made out of steel?
It's made out of the same material the space shuttle's made out of.
Man.
Good for those two kids. Anybody single out there in chat, it's got to make you feel like shit, huh?
yeah.
Anybody single on this show, it's got to make you
They
feel
get along
like
until somebody throws a sandwich on the ground.
their first fight.
You put that ear cleaner on them, and hamburgers would come out.
Where can you go to get that done? Like, where was that from? Like, what kind of doctor does that?
Well, do you ever get your ears irrigated when you're at the doctor?
No, I never knew you could.
Oh yeah, no, I get that sometimes. That if there's too much wax in there, like,
What do they do?
They have a big syringe and they.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it then. I was
You
there
should.
today. I could have fucking did it.
No,
Film it though,
not
so we
good.
can. Film it so we can see what
Yeah.
comes out of there.
They don't allow that.
What do you mean they don't allow it? Of course, everybody films everything today.
Yeah, but they don't in doctors thing. They don't let you film.
Ear candling.
Yeah, I've heard about that, but
That's old school.
Right.
Ears, eyes, nose, and throat doctor, Bob.
stupid.
Y'all caught up?
It's one party consent. You can bring it in. Go for it.
Yeah, that's right. He's right. If it's anything we've learned about the law recently is the states where it's one party consent. Would you make the same noises this guy makes? This guy's climbing. First of all, great move. He shoved the bear right off the cliff.
There was a
and
bear?
stayed- Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, watch.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry. You get a better look here. Watch this.
I love it when animals attack. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I agree with Bob. I mean, that's just dumb. Why do people do stuff like this? Hiking and like rock climbing, going into the woods. It's stupid.
Yeah, camping's okay, but like, you know what I mean? This is where they live here. You know, be camping, like they'll be like, "Hey, can I have some breakfast or something?" You leave the stuff for them. That's
No,
it.
you don't leave stuff for them.
Why? I'm leaving.
Yeah, but
then they know to keep coming back.
Right. You're training.
I'm gone already.
The one thing, he won't train his dog, but he'll train bears to come and eat food.
My dog is trained now. That dog has fun.
She.
Jesus.
But I mean, it is the last thing you expect when you're on like a side of a cliff. Is a bear just falling on top
but
of
a
you.
fucking mountain goat could kick you right in the fucking face.
Sure,
That's true.
there's other. Yeah,
That's true.
I'd rather the mountain goat though than a fucking huge ass bear coming at me.
Well,
Although he might think I'm his mother. What's
Mama? They start breastfeeding off of you. You're like, hey.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart.
I wanted to pose this question to you gentlemen, which was, what is the last movie that made you cry? Everybody's got to have them. Everybody's got them.
I got a movie that always makes me cry. Not
always.
It never fails. The end of The Color Purple always makes me cry.
I've never seen it.
Always. When she reunites with her sister after all those years, the girl that comes back from Africa.
That movie's in.
Wow. I mean, I hear him name the movie, and I'm going, here comes a classic Zen joke right here.
No.
And he's legit. He's yeah, that's weird.
Paternal's right, Forrest Gump, when the girl came home and told her retard she gave him AIDS.
No, not tears of laughter.
Oh,
sadness. Tears of sadness.
I would have to say it was Field of Dreams.
See, now that's a classic one where
it was a really good movie. It really was. It may not have been true, but it was a good movie.
Well, I mean, ghosting come back.
You don't know that for sure. But I can tell you this, it's one of those movies that it's okay for men to cry watching that movie. That movie is one of the okay ones, you know?
Oh, okay. So it's not okay for me to cry when two beautiful black women reunite as family at the end of
the do it on the main stage.
Yeah.
I bet you there was no snow in that movie.
I wish they both went back to Africa. No, that's
no
not true.
callback, baby. Let's do it.
Doubling down.
So I found this list here of movies that make men cry. Green Mile.
Mike was talking about A League of Its Own when they were showing clips when they were older, early before the show. He said he cried during that.
Oh,
because they reminded me of you, Bob. No, one that Up, the cartoon, the animated Up at the beginning scene.
Up. Oh, when his wife drops dead.
Sausage Party. I fucking cried because it was so fucking awful. I couldn't fucking believe it. We almost broke up over that.
Like if Bob is the kind of dude thinking the Hulk is based on a true story. It's based on Bob. I've seen it.
I heard Mike cry at the end of Schindler's List when the Germans lost.
Yeah. So this one says number 1, The Green Mile.
Slim Fairly said 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, I cried. I cried, vomiting so hard. I had tears pouring out. Yeah. I came, I cried, I laughed, I learned. Green Mile. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing it. I don't remember crying at it.
Who cried? Yeah, it's bull.
The guy helped that he took the cancer out of her, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he died.
Yeah, because he's a criminal, and that's what all criminals should do is die.
And
you
he
hear
didn't
that,
like
Frog?
snow either, if you know.
Next, Old Yeller.
Dog Dine's always sad.
I think I ate at that place.
I was going to say adaptation from the book, The Bob Levy Story. Old Yeller.
I've never seen it.
Who likes cum?
Are we putting Grandpa down? You ever eat ass?
You're a man. Right. You're a man now, Shuli.
The Falcon and the Snow Runner.
Snow Runner. Schindler's List, number 3 on the list.
Yeah.
You know what movie? I just don't remember much of it, but it has to be. When the one when they're fighting over the kids.
Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah, right. Was that? I don't know. I never seen it, but I'm sure that was.
You never saw it. You never cried at it, but you're saying that should be on the list.
No, I thought it was 2 Kramers yelling the N-word at each other at a comedy club.
One Too Many. Yeah, hold on.
Sophie's Choice,
okay.
probably.
Here's one that I've cried.
Yeah, that's the one too. That's what it was.
Sophie's Choice. Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
That
yeah.
100% on the list.
Yeah.
100%.
Sure.
The other thing, Band of Brothers. You ever watch Band of Brothers series on HBO?
Yep. Those are great.
What's crazy about it is they interview the actual soldiers that these actors are playing that were there. Just makes it, makes it a real thing. Makes it, and also seeing old dudes cry kills me.
Somebody's got it here. Brian's song.
Brian's song's a classic. Braveheart. That's also, I've seen that on a few lists. What is? Yeah,
when he gets drawn and quartered.
I mean, but at that point, you can't.
You guys
see
are
Braveheart.
such pussies.
People who cry at that movie like they own tarantulas and shit. Like those are weird people.
They have a snake. They have a snake around their neck when they're watching it. A boa.
They have a fan with like the van with fantasy airbrushed on it,
with a dolphin on it. What do you mean, pussies? What's the last thing you cried at? Give me some of your
commercial.
Yeah, exactly. A commercial. What was the commercial for? Homes?
No, but it was something. Actually, I do remember what it was. It was like a Christmas commercial for Publix where like the daughter was coming home to her mom or something.
Oh, God.
I know.
Another one on the list, The Shawshank Redemption.
To cry over?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It says here the saddest. Okay, top tear jerking moment.
Yeah, I was jerking in the shower scenes.
After 50 years of imprisonment, Brooks, James Whitmore, gets released. However, he struggles to adapt to life on the outside and hangs himself. Spoiler alert, hangs himself in his room. That's a top tier jerking moment. And then the saddest moment that sneaks up on you, Andy receives information that proves his innocence and takes it to Warden Samuel. However, the warden refuses to entertain his requests and ends up sending him to solitary as punishment.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting.
Never seen it.
I saw it. Didn't cry.
Yeah.
One does it for me is Minority Report, because there's because Tom Cruise, like his son dies and like he's that's why he's doing all what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I've only seen it like once or twice. The Iron Giant animated thing. I mean, crying at that. Stand By Me. There's a classic. I don't remember.
Is that the one? No, that's not the one. Okay, the one with the guy teaches.
Oh, Stand and Deliver.
Is that the Joe Clark, and then the other one too?
That's Lean on Me.
Lean on Me.
Okay, and then the other one with
Stand and Lean.
With the
I saw that movie. You ever see The Dirt on Netflix? It's the Motley Crue biopic. You ever seen that one? When his daughter, when his little daughter dies of cancer, Vince Neil's daughter. That was a really sad. I mean, I can't even watch that scene because they really it was graphic. She's like, they're like, I don't want to die, Daddy, and you're like, oh my God, do as many drugs as you want, dude.
Jeez, what was this about?
The Dirt was a Motley Crue biopic. It was the book
or a biopic.
Nikki Sixx wrote.
Depends on
It's not biopic.
It is. I guess if you're getting a test done on your armpit or something.
I'm gonna smash a martini glass across your fucking head. You smug prick.
Biopic.
We all sat around and watched Bob Levy tell an O.J. Snow joke 17 times in a row. Life was easier back then.
Thank you.
I believe he ate 3 football field lengths of shit trying to make that joke funny.
It is.
God says Nagasaki. We seen bombing like that.
That's right. I can say Nagasaki because I'm one of them. Nagasaki.
Oh no, I lost it. I lost the voice. I gotta find it again.
No.
Anyway,
That's all right.
That's all right. Big Fish next on the list. That I've cried watching.
Yeah,
Big Fish. It's great. It's great. Big Fish is awesome. Good movie. Field of Dreams.
The Notebook
on the
is
list.
really sad.
Field of Dream, yeah.
Notebook is sad. Yes, Notebook is sad.
That is that is a tearjerker.
Remember the Titans. No, I don't know about that. I Am Legend. Who the fuck cries at that? Oh, when
the dog dies, maybe.
Yeah, when the dog dies. Yeah, I can see that. Rudy. There you go. That's a man's. That's a okay.
That's a feel-good cry.
Yeah, The Pursuit of Happiness, a slow clap cry, if you will.
Yes.
Never seen it.
Warrior, didn't see that.
No. What, Warriors would come out to play? Yeah, that fucking
$1 Million Baby. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, that's like ridiculous.
They had a really sad ending. Yeah, but it was sad.
I mean, sad. It's like the amount of shit that had to happen for her to break her neck like that. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's not. There's
another one I don't have to watch. Thanks.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
That's only been 30 years.
What else are you looking forward to not seeing? I'll ruin that for you too.
Did you guys cry?
Radio flight. Oh, go ahead.
Did you cry at that movie, The Coat Hanger?
I'm trying to figure out how OJ's involved in this joke.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
It would just be like
The Coat Hanger.
we can't go to a doctor. This is how it ends. We can't go to a doctor. And then all of a sudden.
Just ends with a couple in the car going, wow, weird day, huh? Driving back home.
Hey, how come my coat's on the floor?
Well, yeah, that's where you see somebody go into the closet and take the jacket off one shiny metal coat hanger.
Shiny metal coat hangers.
Yeah, man, it's fucking crying at the movies is fine as long as your chick's not around.
Well, you don't cry at a movie. I mean, unless like Pee Wee Herman shoots one in your eye. There's no reason to fucking. You can't cry in front of a good. Like if you're home and you watch it, it's it shows you have feelings.
It does.
Yeah, if they like that, it gets them hot. Is knowing that you are sensitive, that you cry at movies. It makes you more available.
I don't know. I think there's a fine line there, right? We have to ask the ladies in the chat how they feel about this because
I'm not saying bawling.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
the thing.
A tear.
You don't like. You ever see Kreischer on Opie's show? He tells him how he can't watch the movie The Time Traveler's Wife. He cries every time they put it on for him, and just watch a couple seconds.
Oh, you're already crying.
Oh, shit. Now this kind of cry, this is what you don't want to do in front of a chick. This is not.
Yeah, that's not. That's
not.
Cool.
Do it on a radio show.
Yeah, exactly.
Daddy?
Why you
crying? Daddy, I
knew it! I don't even know this movie.
I don't know it either. I never saw this either.
I didn't either.
It's here again. I knew it!
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Oh, shit.
I mean, just brutal.
Yeah, that's not cool.
You should have a picture of
him,
and then a picture on the other side, him taking a video of him watching that, and a video of him taking his shirt off on stage. When he was heavier.
Right. He sees himself in the future and fatter, and he's crying hysterically.
I mean...
I forgot all about the super chats here. I'm sorry, everybody. Hit like, hit subscribe. Coming up on 800 here joining us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Crashing before work. Love you guys. TSN for life. Thank you, Rebellion. Appreciate you.
Dude, I did an interview with him today.
Oh, nice.
Very good dude.
Yes, without question. And turn on accept gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not membered up yet, thank you. Because Rebellion's throwing one out, to say the least. So thank you. King of all dicks, Obnoxious John had cancer. He didn't look rotten. Boom.
Carter said instead of calling him, I figured I'd put it on Twitter and see if he wrote back.
There you go. Smart. That potato. He's one step ahead of everybody.
He is.
Joseph Silva, thank you for the $5. Bob, I got one of those too, but it's to pull hair out of your drains, not your ears.
No, I swear to God, it came in a kit and that stuff. I'll find it tomorrow for you, but it's ridiculous. It doesn't work.
Well, I mean, I think he's right, though. I think you're trying to use something that's not designed for that.
That's what
why
it was
it's not.
for. That's what the big thing was.
I've never
That's what
heard.
I'm saying, Bob.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
what
show you
I'm
the
saying,
kit.
Bob.
It's a fact.
I have a new impression of Joey C. Doing an interview, like a mob interview, where his voice and it's the silhouette.
Ooh, I like
Tell me if you can tell it's Joey C. with this voice changer I have.
That's what I'm talking about, Bob. Can you tell it's me? Nobody knows my...
All right. Well, I thought it was fun. Joe Dicker, Bob, sticking a metal thing in his ear explains a lot. Love you, Bob. Yeah, Dicker.
Oh, you got a metal thing in your fucking mouth. What are you talking about? Picture.
CC Turtle, snow is Bob's version of Zen's drum speech.
Please. That was
yeah.
still a joke that nobody got. And if you didn't get it,
I got you. I thought it was great.
Exactly. Of course you would.
Switzerland over here. Yeah, everybody's happy. Everybody loves
Of course
everybody.
you would. I'm defending him, and he's fucking,
Right.
It
he's
was.
roasting me.
I'm just saying. It
Of course
was
you
fucking, sorry, you have to think in this time.
Yeah.
It's the first time Bob's ever made that apology about his comedy. I'm sorry I made you think. Won't happen again. Have any of you interviewed O.J. Simpson other than Stuttering John? We have not. I mean, I've talked to a part of his car like John did, but I haven't interviewed him. Yes. No, I have not. One too many always makes me cry. Who doesn't? Vet. Thank you. It's a vet right there, folks. Give him some love. Bad news with Shuli's dad in the mornings. He's coming back. So, yeah.
What happened?
That would be an unbelievable idea.
Yeah. No, he's saying he wants my dad to do a morning show since we're not doing one.
Just record him and put him on the show.
Yeah. Everybody's very upset about BS in afternoons, I got to say.
Let's go to mornings then.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. It's been fun.
All
right. Give Shuli's dad a morning show. He will commit. Yeah. Oh, you know my dad, huh? Florida's funniest Flamingo, member for 11 months. Thank you very much, Triple F. Oh, hey, guys. Glad to be a member for 11 months and love all the laughs, shows, and videos. You guys make the weeks better. Shout out to my bro, Eric.
Eric.
You.
Eric.
Dill Dog. What's with Barbara's rosy red cheeks? That Cialis flowing a little faster than you thought, huh?
Listen, beautiful. I enjoy the sun outside, and I sit there, and me and the long dog enjoy a day outside, which we will be doing every day from now on, even though it just started raining, so we won't tonight.
There you go. Full update, Dill Dog. Bob's long dog. Will Vince the lawyer up his deliveries now that a jury awarded his client $1.3 million yesterday? Never prayed harder for a defense verdict in my life. FKB FVTL. Thank you, Bob's long dog. Appreciate the $5, buddy.
1.3.
Take a guess who that is.
Let me guess the date it was created. More Than Me. Oh my God. Uncle Poop, 100% correct.
Really?
This is a documentary where Jim took his dad on the road with him, and his dad is suffering from, I think, Alzheimer's or dementia. And I gotta say, man, I don't care what kind of relationship you have with your folks. Watching this will make you feel like the biggest piece of shit on the face of the earth. You know, as far as like what this guy is doing, the time he's putting in with his dad, how difficult. I mean, he's got to clean him. He's on his tour bus cleaning his dad. Like, it's insane.
Right.
It's insane.
It was a great movie.
Jim is one of those special dudes in this business, man. You know where you stand with that motherfucker. He never a phony, never two-faced. You know, a lot of people talk shit about him during the pandemic, gave him a hard time. Now everybody's all like, hey, it looks like you were right. No apologies, no fucking fucking people. More Than Me, Jim Brew's documentary. I cried. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. Man on Fire, Denzel Washington. Really? Never heard of that. People crying at that. Field of Dreams, Dad Want to Play Catch.
Yeah.
That's a backbreaker. That's it.
That's the one.
Niagara Falls. Florida's Funniest Flamingo. Thank you for the $10. Hey, distinguished gentlemen, I've been listening on and off on the cruise and love Bob's new pineapple wig. Bob, please read this.
I ate blue cheese with my salad, but not out of a woman's ass.
Thank you. Thank you, Florida. Enjoy the cruise. Give our best to the family.
Well, this wasn't a movie, but The Walking Dead, when Sophie came out of the barn.
Sophie.
When the little kid, they were looking for the little kid the whole time.
At the very first season.
First or second season, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. That made you cry, huh?
Yeah, Carol, they spent that whole, the whole time trying to save her, find her.
Did you cry because you're like, that's one less kid I can draw and make money off of?
Yeah, really.
Is that why? Hurt your bottom line? Zen cries when his cum trough is empty.
I think Mike told that anecdote right when that super chat was up, just to keep it up longer.
Yeah.
Oh, come in!
Oh, when Carl died too, that was sad. Yeah.
What about the Carl in The Walking Dead?
Yeah, that was.
What about when Carl died?
What about when we learned Carl had a club foot? Remember that? We all cried a little bit that day. What about the Asian guy, Glenn? Remember when he got killed?
Yeah, he
that
was a pain in the ass.
That one was good.
That was great. Yeah. I was rooting for the batter.
Negan?
Yeah, just because his name was Negan, you weren't mispronouncing it.
Yeah. Hope he's good in snow.
Negan was the best part of that.
The movie Unbroken.
Oh yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. Exactly.
It's a Wonderful Life during Christmas time, and I'm Niagara Falls. What is Unbroken? Is that Unforgiven? I'm thinking of Clint Eastwood.
Unbroken, I think, is that movie, that World War II movie about that guy in that Japanese concentration camp who makes it through. I think Angelina Jolie directed it.
I thought it was about your refrigerator.
The Passion of the Christ made everyone cry except Shuli and his tribe. Yeah.
Shuli's Jewish. He can't help it. And I don't mean that as a joke.
I watched that in the theater. They had to come over and tell me to keep it down and put my feet down. Remember the Titans?
Shuli started a wave.
Yeah. I threw a beach ball behind me, a few rows behind me. Dingus McFirefart's one of my favorites. Remember the Titans gets me every time. I don't think I watched that. No. What was Remember the Titans? A
football movie.
High school football?
Yeah.
Didn't they die in a bus accident? And
great. Well, no need to watch it now.
Well, that was the funny part.
But shouldn't it have been a shorter movie then?
Right.
Well, they have to come back from that.
Like a PSA, like a 30-second spot. Dead Poets Society. Oh, Captain, My Captain. Okay. The deep pull. The Champ. The Champ destroyed me as a kid. First movie I ever cried at was The Champ. Ricky Schroeder, John Voight. The end in the dressing room. Oh, my God, dude.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde?
Well, Bob actually remembers the actual event.
I was supposed to be in that car.
I knew both of them.
he was going, hey, you two fucking.
The Champ, Big Fish, and Gran Torino are my three. Big Fish, 100%. That's one that gets me every time. I've watched it a million times. Gran Torino. Gran Torino is where Clint Eastwood's racist and shit, right?
Yeah. Hey,
why?
Hey,
again. Right. Again, I'm not talking tears of joy. I'm talking sadness.
Hey, I bet you guys aren't good in the snow, huh?
Oh, what's the one with Poke and what's it? And the other
Hogan's Heroes?
No, Poke.
Oh
wow. Poke. The two they would go to the Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. Laverne and Shirley?
Poke. No. What is it?
Talking about Thelma and Louise?
No, you fucking idiots! when driving Miss Daisy, thank you to Bird.
Poke.
What is it?
I love that the guy gives us one word, and then he goes, "No, you fucking retards!
Yeah,
you don't know it from one word."
I mean, that was sad, drive.
What was sad about it?
that they got old together.
You're just making this up as you go along.
No,
Aaron.
I mean it was like it was like
Really hits
hey.
home, huh, Bob? Like
And
the
the cop pulls him over, and he's like, "Nothing sadder than it's just like it's so weird how it was
It's
back
amazing.
then."
It's amazing what parts you remember word for word of movies.
No, but I mean, it's just like it's such a bad world. People don't know how to be nice.
We need a medication time sound drop.
I'll grab it from the movie. I'll get it.
Medication time.
Torito, that big giant fuck, he told me he cried at the Bradley Cooper Lady Gaga movie.
Not Shallow. Star is Born.
Star is Born.
Were they out of snacks?
They closed the snack bar.
Take your buffalo head home and eat.
Yeah. Because my face was full of butter and tears. You should have seen me. I was a mess. What does the song make you cry, Torito, when it comes on? Please. Wasn't Schindler's List a comedy? It's a song. In the Cumia household, I believe it is. Which reminds me, Spare Me, available. Go to Amazon, you pre-order, buy it, get it, go. Bob, I cried 3 times in the theater during Interstellar. Every scene with his kids killed me. I am with you, 100%.
I've never seen it. I don't know.
It's brutal. The messages from the kids, brutal scene, brutal. That Christopher Nolan is a goddamn genius. That guy. Inception and Interstellar are two. I mean, those are two of the most amazing. And Memento, he did Memento.
Dark Knight.
Memento was good.
Dark Knight. Yeah, that dude's a beast. Dunkirk.
I haven't seen Tenet.
So here's the deal, right? I love Nolan. I've tried watching that movie 17 times. I can't. I don't know why, but I can't get into that Tenet movie. But
which movie?
Tenet.
Tenant.
It's about a guy who has to stop talking at 10 o'clock every night.
Oh my God, it's brutal. It's fucking brutal.
Man, what a sad story that is.
And the poor staff listens, and he just huddles under his bed at 9:59.
The guy's grandfathered in literally. He's 85 years old.
It doesn't matter.
Literally.
Tell him to go fuck himself. You can do it.
I need
You're
an
not
old guy to
doing
do
anything. You're talking. You're not doing anything wrong.
I know.
You should live.
What about this? What about casually, like you kind of know when he's leaving the house, right? When he's coming home somewhat. What about casually scaring him, but not scaring him? He's like, you just come around the corner, like he doesn't know you, and you just go, mail came today. You just like, you yell it out and you kind of dart out, mail's here.
Put oil on the steps.
Oh, there you go.
I'll Home Alone him. Right.
Yeah. Get Bob's butter straw and set him up.
He literally, he walked out of his apartment. I told you, he had a sports jacket on and no shirt. He was bare chested with a sports jacket on. He put on either he was bare chested when I knocked on the door, and
he was
put
either
on
going to yell at you
jacket.
or say you're next. Take your
like Phil
pants off.
Spector after like a cocaine binge. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, a sport coat with no shirt underneath. You might as well have prison tats on you. You're letting everybody know you got no
Unless you're a
attachment.
voodoo witch doctor, that's not a look.
Yeah.
You're not attached to anything.
This
What
makes
is
a
it?
lot of sense. Stacy, put her up. She's in the middle just about now.
What happens if Zen brings a girl home and she's a bit loud, asking for a friend?
Exactly.
Oh, we all know that's not happening.
No, but what? Like, really?
Like, let's say
if I do bring a girl home.
Okay, go ahead.
If I do bring a girl home, it has to be before 10 o'clock. Any noise after 10 o'clock is contractually prohibited.
So you're
in my
basically
apartment.
saying it's a 12-year-old. They have to be home. Anyway.
What she's gonna do? She's gonna hear a girl crying at 10 o'clock at night, and we're gonna have all kinds of problems. Or I'm gonna be crying.
Oh no, he'll hear a woman going, "Get off me! Get off me!"
That's it.
Yeah, get off! Oh my God, get off! Get off! Get off!
You're gonna hear me going, "I'm sorry."
But like, you get high, right?
Sure.
Okay, and now you're worried about making noise. Like, imagine, like me. No, I could not live like that.
I know you couldn't. Well, I'm trying to live your life. I'm trying to live
We
your
have-
best life.
hold
No,
on.
just tell him to go fuck himself, and just say, "Look,
I gotta
I'm
live.
not
I gotta
making."
live with the guy.
You
Here's
know,
a
It's a little bit
question.
harder than that.
But you got.
Here's a question. You can act like a man. Here's a question.
Holy shit.
And we have a lot of vets here in the chat, so I'm asking them this question: is it okay for Anthony to say he's a veteran? So when he yells at this guy and he goes, I'm a veteran. I served this country. I can stay up past 10 o'clock at night. He will not have a comeback for that.
I would not do that. I wouldn't take that stolen valor.
Why don't you enlist?
Don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or enlist.
Sure.
Or
for a couple of
enlist.
years and come
He's
back.
right. Sign up.
I heard the Navy's hiring guys over 45 right now.
You know what?
Let's do it.
Sign him up.
Hey, you're dyeing your hair, right? Come on.
Can't you just make up a story like, I buried my wife three weeks ago. Can I just something? I don't know.
Bob, go over to Zen's place and cave and take care of the old man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm having Gulf War flashbacks. Get the guy.
Here.
War flashbacks.
Keep him on his
You go up
toes.
there. You go up there and
That was
say,
a
you know what?
desert storm.
Can I talk to you for a second? I just want to explain something. I don't like when people tell me what to do and they fucking yell at me. So I wouldn't do that anymore and just walk away.
Here's what you do. During the day when he's not there, record yourself talking for like an hour. Then when he gets home, just go up and just go casually say, hey, I just want to see how you're doing. Have that playing downstairs. And while you're talking, he's like, what is that? And it's like, I don't know. I've been hearing it too. I think it's from outside. And just keep so he'll think it's somebody else.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Ooh,
that's good.
So then the guy's going to say, so there's another unfunny comedian in this building?
That's possible.
It'd be funny if the guy's like, no, it's you. I'm watching right now. He just holds up the phone.
Yeah. And picture you jerking off to a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. I'll invite him on the show. That's
Exactly.
perfect.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'll get him on Rico.
Yeah. And we'll get him to either let you go past 10 or move out of that fucking building. But it'll change. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Uncle Rico, Shuli,
What about it?
we have a special guest for this Sunday, a surprise guest.
Ooh.
Can you say who it is then?
Wouldn't be a surprise. Then.
No, but I mean, don't you want to promote it?
Yeah, it's a surprise guest.
But that's
Is it O.J. Simpson?
Oh, that's great.
God damn it. I don't know. I don't even know who it is. Zen cried during a Slim Fast commercial.
Hi, Tommy Lasorda here for Slim Fast. Icy cold and delicious.
Allie and Tony do improv. Thank you for gifting 5. Appreciate you guys. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Joey C checking in. Hey, I got 18 jailhouse tattoos.
Is he calling in from a segment from last week?
No, I mentioned prison tattoos in passing, and he
ask him to take a picture of a couple of his favorites and send them.
Yeah, send us.
them to John.
He sent us enough photos.
Well, that's true. We do have some body shots now that I think about it. Yeah. Thanks, Joey. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notification, and member yo ass up. 5 gets you in, 10 gets you everything. Or you can be gifted one. Click the link in the description. Turn on accept gift and memberships. How green was my valley, 1941? Dare you not to cry. How green was my valley, 1941? I mean, yeah. Perfect World with Kevin Costner. Never heard of that. Never heard of that one. I cried during One Too Many because someone actually produced that. I get choked up just discussing it. I hear you, Janet. It's gross.
Oh, there's a movie called The Sullivan Brothers. There was a World War II movie made in like the late 40s.
Oh, I remember that.
That was really. Remember that? Like,
was it
like
3 or 4 of them, or 3, 4, or 5 of them?
7.
Yeah, it was a lot. And I think how many lived?
All 7 died.
Oh.
The mother got the news on the same day. She's like, "How many?" Like, which ones? And the dude was like, all 7. Oh, like 5. Oh, no, there were 5.
5, yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, that's still a lot.
7.
Was that what Private Ryan was loosely based on? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, it's 2 brothers.
We got good news and bad news. 5 kids just died, but I'm sure one of them's slipping out of your cunt right now to make it 6. So. Yeah, that was amazing.
Where do we get tickets for the Huntington Beach shows? Also, do we get to take pictures with the superstars? Love you, Bob. Yeah. Somebody inform Slappy Nuts. What's the latest here? Hellraiser 69. The end of Downfall probably made Kumia cry. Downfall. I haven't seen it yet. Boom. Thank you.
That's the Hitler one. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Could Mike talk more than Zen? Shh, Mike. James Quinn.
Of course.
He's the critic. Shout out to the Frog for listening to the whole Buffoons podcast. I try. I can't last 5 minutes. Hey, guy's a soldier. No one's denying that. Kidding. Love Zen. Shh, Mike. Quiet down.
Wow.
Okay. First part he was kidding. Second part not so much. Dear Zachary, a letter to a son about his father. It's a documentary, but takes a turn sad and horrifying.
Oh wow.
Just your description almost made me cry. Best tearjerker and is Bob's Levy verse. Love you, Bob.
Yeah, I love you
There
too,
you go.
my friend.
There you go.
Here's another TV one I remember crying at. It was 1970, whatever, 3, 4, 5, when in MASH, when McLean Stevenson died. Oh, come on.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I almost cried when George Jefferson got stabbed by that chick. Remember the chick who she's a gangbanger and she's like, your business is mine now. She's like, you're my man, and then she stabbed him. And I was like,
shit, I don't remember that one. I remember when Edith got raped.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
Oh, Archie, they raped me, Archie.
Oh
there was 2 dicks coming at me at once.
2 fellas.
Cheese with the rape, huh?
They weren't. They almost didn't get me in the snow.
Yeah, stifle. Yeah.
Please don't tell me one of them had a pick in their hair.
Was he a black or a normal person there, Edith?
When you look back at that show, man, I can't believe they got away with that.
Well, you think we would be like progressing, but we're degressing with all that stuff now. Like it was very progressive,
But it
and we're
made
like,
it great for shows like the Jeffersons and Good Times to be able to take it to another level.
Sure,
that hasn't been seen, and still some.
Well, we got the same.
Sanford and
We got the
Son.
same racism, but we can't joke about it, which is the sad part.
Very true. Think OJ had CTE. Think we will find out. FSJ.
Now?
What?
Yeah.
Is that mountain time?
Yeah.
Mountain time?
No, it's not a time zone. It's concussion. It's like
Oh yeah. No, there's no doubt about it. They didn't have they weren't the greatest helmets back then, in the 70s.
Wasn't the greatest anything back then. Right. I mean, compared to what the guys have now,
But boy, can he run in the snow.
Tell us a little bit about that. I've never heard such a thing.
No,
I'll play the drums.
That turned on by accident.
I gotta be
Back to the Future. When Marty
the Germans coming?
No, my effect thing turned on. Back to the Future. When Marty McFly doesn't get to bang his mom, still broken up about.
What, he almost did? Is that what happened? Like, I don't remember. I didn't really watch.
Well, she was trying to jump his bones.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
She was the aggressor.
Did he know that was his mother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why do you think he was so hard?
So only let her blow him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to get sick about it.
Just put your hand behind you.
Right. Cute Boy Charlie, a member for 7 months. Original Transformers movie when Optimus Prime died. Mind you, I was 6 at the time. Yeah, I can see that. When
another bearded dragon.
When Zen falls into the chocolate river in Willy Wonka.
I thought the saddest part of that was when I got stuck in the tube and I couldn't get out.
Zenhauser, you're going to make fudge out of my Zenhauser. And then Willy Wonka's
Anthony,
like,
save some for later.
and then Willy Wonka's like, preposterous, my dear woman. That pipe doesn't go to the fudge room. It goes to the marshmallow room. Cunt face, right? Thank you. I cried during Showgirls when my mom caught me watching it at 7 years old and smacked me in the mouth. Wish I was joking. Hey man, if you're gonna get popped for a movie, that was it.
Yeah. Did she slap your dick right? Yeah. The end.
God damn it, Bob. This is a family show. That's why we moved afternoons for family.
I'm a dancer.
Mr. Majestic, not a movie, but Little Drummer Boy got me as a kid. The lamb comes back to life, and I am done. Okay, still does it now. It got you again. Just
what's that movie with the piggy boy or whatever? Piggy in the mountain, and the kids kill the piggy with the
Lord
glasses.
of the Flies.
That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
How about E.T. when
sad.
E.T. dies?
Oh, E.T. I had Burt Kreischer crying, and I was Burt Kreischer crying in the theater, but I was a little kid, but
How about CTE when OJ killed his wife? That's pretty sad.
Watership Down killed me. Watership Down.
It's a cartoon about rabbits and shit.
Okay. Two short, long dogs. What's that? What? What's that one? Milo and Otis. Remember that one?
Yeah, the dog, and with the other one when the dog dies when they get it young and then it gets older. Remember that one with who cares?
Journey Home?
No, it was with the girl with the smelly cunt, they say, and the guy with the crooked nose. The guy with the nose like this. What is that? Marley and Me. That's it.
Marley and Me. The girl with the smelly cunt.
Girl with the smelly.
And the guy with the nose like this. You know what I'm talking
the dragon
about.
tattoo.
Jewish guy? Woody Allen?
No. He's a half an actor, basically.
Listen, your cunt is really offending me.
Okay, we got
Owen
her.
Wilson.
Jennifer and Owen Wilson. That's who it was.
Owen Wilson.
I thought Molly was a wet dog. It's actually your vagina.
I'm a cum pig.
Keep it down.
There it is again.
Owen Wilson.
Mason in Portland. The ending of The Wrestler when Mickey Rourke is jumping off the top rope. Yeah. Wrestler.
Mason Portland.
Good pull. Yeah. Good pull on that. Hobo with a shotgun. I've seen that. Did not cry, bacon and eggs. Did not cry, but good pull. Bob cries at Groundhog Day because he wakes up at 6 a.m. every day.
I really basically do. I do.
Rocky 3 when Mickey dies. Yeah, Stallone did an ugly cry in that too.
Yeah.
Very ugly cry. His was verbal too. He's like, it sounded like the movie Nell when they're trying to teach her how to speak.
That's another sad movie.
Yeah.
Put up Mumbling Mel or whatever his name is, mumbling somebody. That's fucking hilarious. He's right.
Jeff Aniston is so hot. I don't care what that smells like. I'm still going in. It's what separates us from
You're
the
a real
ladies.
man. You're a number. That's a true American.
Rocky 3 when Mickey dies. Yeah, that's people will laugh, but I can't watch 8 Below. They leave 8 dogs chained up in a massive storm to fend for themselves. If dogs suffer, I cry.
Yeah, I don't even like those commercials. I have to turn them off.
Joseph Silva.
The music,
right? Eastwood played a bigot in Gran Torino, but ends with him getting killed and leaving the car for the Asian kid. The end scene with the kid driving the car with the dog. That's what did it. Gotcha.
What? That doesn't make any sense, that movie. Let's have an Asian drive at the end.
But that's the irony of it all. He hated every race and then decides to gift an Asian a car. So... new Weasel Tales today, a redo short stack on Bobby and the Missing Link. Thanks to Bob for the likes, reposts, much appreciated. Love all
anytime, buddy. And I love the Missing Link. I did. Yeah. I remember him in UWF for a while. I used to get
he was in everywhere. He did WCW, UWF, NWA.
A lot of people did that. Like Andre would be back and forth, but like that was when it was really good. I never miss anything, but we'll see. I want to watch the WrestleMania in full and then have an opinion. Is it worth watching?
All that shit that you watched is on Peacock in the WWE section. All those old wrestling shows are all there. Yeah.
I wish I had time to fucking just, because I'm not allowed to put that. I can't put on sports at the end of the night. That's the rule.
Just abandoned.
Why don't you just go talk to her? Why? What's the problem?
No, because she doesn't want to go to. She doesn't want to go to sleep.
No, but just go up to her and say, hey, I want to watch sports, and that's it. And you walk away. No big deal.
Yeah, but she then I'm not in the room.
See, so what Anthony's showing you is that much like when you tell him to just go tell your neighbor, you can't just tell your wife that you want to watch sports.
Well, I didn't know you were fucking your fucking neighbor.
Well, his neighbor's definitely fucking him.
I didn't know you were in love with your neighbor. No, you have to bend a little bit.
Well, much like you and Gina, we sleep in different rooms.
You grab your toes. So what I do is I watch people, going through houses. Here's where they used to eat together.
You compromise, right? Yeah, that's what you do. Right?
You're not compromising. You're being quiet. That's not what's your upside. Tell me your upside.
The compromise is that I'm living here.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather you sleep in your car as long as I have this guy.
Oh, come in!
I need that guy.
Yeah.
What is this? Cicchini?
Behind my paywall.
Cicchini?
Check it.
Construction.
Check it, Cicchini.
Cicchini. 1-2. Cicchini Construction becoming a member. Thank you. All by yourself. Appreciate it. What dreams may come gets me every time. Robin Williams, right?
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. Two horribly sad documentaries: Dear Zachary, a letter to a son about his father, and A Lion in the House.
Wow.
That makes me cry.
Exactly. There it is.
A stand-up
sexy lion
trapped in an animal's body.
Yeah.
I love that.
Who else hates fleas?
Chris Hall. There's a moment during Red Dead 2 video game where Arthur is talking to a nun at a train station and he says, I'm afraid never have I cried playing a game harder. Thanks for sharing, dude. I had a buddy who cried at that Call of Duty. Which Call of Duty was it where the dude turns on him at the end and kills Rabbit? Oh, it was Yucko. That's who cried at it.
Really?
Yeah, Yucko's like, I fucking cried at that game. The Wild Bunch. That's a good pick. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Yeah, anything in striped pajamas is a bummer. Is it a good thing if your grown children say Big Fish is about you? I take it as a compliment. Yeah, I think it is. As long as they know and remember your stories. I ugly cried during Violet dehumanizes Elegant Elliot Offen movie. Me and you both.
What about in Trading Places when he's outside the window dressed as Santa Claus and he's eating prime rib with hair on it and he's seeing how the guy took over his life?
You could say the same thing about Abel's wedding with Ray DeVito eating prime rib with hair in it on the dance floor.
I'm an adult.
It's been a year since the wedding, and
wow,
happy anniversary, guys!
Hey, they're still together. Good.
It was a good wedding. It was a fun wedding. Sometimes weddings too long. You know what I mean, or whatever. It was fucking right. Like, didn't you like it then? You were there.
Perfect. It was a good second wedding. Second weddings are always better than the first weddings because the second weddings are just like, let's just get this shit over with. Let's do it in a parking lot. Done.
No, but it was a nice, beautiful thing. It was beautiful outside.
It was quick, yeah. Nice and quick.
It wasn't quick, but it was. The time went well. Put it that way.
We had a lot of fun.
Well, it's like having the second kid. The first kid, you're nervous about everything. You're by the fourth kid, you leave it at the hospital. You got to go back and get it.
Right. Hey, you go out drinking, leave them home.
Yeah.
Somebody watch.
Lord of the Rings. Boromir's death went out like a man gets me every time. I remember that.
Okay.
I like the Lord of the Rings. I cry in joy watching Roots backwards. All right. I mean, whatever gets you there, I guess. It's about emotion, really, is what we're talking
Watching
about.
Roots backwards.
There's no wrong answers here. My grandma dated Michael P. Good to see you, pal. My grandma dated Norman Lear during World War II.
Wow.
He was stationed in Buffalo for airman training. If that worked out, I'd be super chatting you Archie Bunker money. Wow. Did you ever give her shit for that later on? You couldn't have sidled up to him, huh?
You couldn't have gave him anal, could you, Grandma?
Dingus McFirefarts, call Howard and tell him to fund an Elegant Elliot Willy Wonka project. Fucking genius. He was born to play Wonka. Yeah, I noticed that right away when I remember watching Willy Wonka. And I go, he's just Elliot Offen.
Snozberries taste like snozberries, right?
You stole fizzy lift drink. You signed the contract. Ipso facto. Good day, sir. Good day, cunt face. You know, it was like, so we can CGI Eric the Midget and Hank as compared Loompas. I like that. Oompa Loompas. Uncle Rico at 7. Low energy Bob destroyed morning BS. Says
What?
Dang
What was
Lizard.
this? What was that?
Yeah? Who?
No, I
Says-
didn't.
Uncle Rico at 7. Low energy Bob destroyed morning BS.
No. All right, let's do mornings then.
There you go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh.
All right, let's get up.
We either make a time or we don't make a time. Let's go now.
Right.
Do it.
Okay.
No. Do it.
Morning.
Make a time.
Morning.
Afternoon.
Do it.
Okay.
Night.
I just said afternoon. So he said afternoon. Morning.
Afternoon.
Morning.
Are we doing mornings from now on?
Night.
Listen, let's give the people what they want, and when they fail us, we'll go back to afternoons.
No, because then we're not going to be moving because everything's going to be crazy. Because I need a goddamn schedule.
He went to the wrong one.
Out of the coffin, 4 p.m.
There you go. I cried yesterday when Bob said Sean Crank Redemption instead
Say
of
that Shawshank Redemption, whatever it is. But it's a fucking great movie. It's on all the time. I see it all the time on there. I love it. Yinghui Mountain Stream. Guess who made that one? Guess who made that?
Who? Your background? The background?
Yes.
Who?
Take a guess.
Is it Chuck?
Luigi.
Luigi made a few, and
Yeah.
Uncle Poopy, but Chuckster did that.
Chuckster, Luigi, all these guys are brilliant.
It's a fucking
Uncle
insane.
Poops.
They're
Yeah.
insane.
Sesame Street when Mr. Hooper died every time.
Who's the?
I don't know.
That was Mark Curry. Remember hanging with Mr. Hooper?
Hanging with Mr. Hooper. That's right.
He was the guy in charge of the grocery store on Sesame Street, the old guy, and I guess he died, and they included it in the as a life lesson.
Yes, I guess he ended up on a flight log and didn't make it into work the next day. Question for Discount Don: if Stuttering John, Vince the Lawyer, KB, and Ray DeVito formed a Christian metal band, what would the name of their band be?
Oh, hey, Randy, that's easy. Pray for death.
Man, guy, always ready. Deliverance. Stuttering John cried during the love scene with Ned Beatty.
You know, the weird thing is, if you watch that movie, that part like slow, he really wasn't trying to get up that hill. He really, you know what I mean? He was doing like this, and no, and you don't look back. You know what I mean? You look forward. You look to get out. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
He was asking for it.
Yeah, I think one time he blew a little kiss like.
I seen him. He shook his ass like Bewitched.
He goes, he points at his ass. He goes, tag, I'm it. And then just starts running up the hill.
Did his asshole just wink at me?
My dad was a firefighter for 40 years. The movie Backdraft gets me every time when the brother died.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And I'm telling you, anything where an older man is crying, a parental figure, a father figure, and like documentaries, especially when it's real, when the dude, that's why that Band of Brothers shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that episode 2 of Band of Brothers. Amazing when they jump in on D-Day and unbelievable.
I'm kidding.
What happened?
Nothing. She was looking at her phone and it looked like she was taking a picture of me. I go, "Don't you?" And she goes, "I'm not." And I'm like, "I'm kidding."
Did you cock back on her?
No. Look. Ah.
Oh no. What's the new ailment this week? What's hurting you now?
I got
Tennis elbow.
You don't have to
Tennis
fucking yell
elbow?
at. Yeah, all right. You okay? I go. Look, it's in this thing, and he goes, "Oh, you got tennis elbow." I go, "What? You calling me a bitch?" And I said, and I basically he got medicine. You got it right, and then and I got an elbow thing that he told me. I said I got a copper one. I go, "Those things work, right?" And he goes. And I go, "But they work in my mind, so that's good, right?" He goes, "Whatever." But he was a good doctor. This guy was good.
I like the fact that he's like, look, if it's helping you, whatever it's doing for you mentally or physically, he's not going to sit there and say you're a kook. If it's helping you,
well, he
then
basically gave
let
me
it
a
help
look
you.
at it. Don't work, yeah. But then I threw it in, like, hey, if it works, in my mind. You know how the mind is the most powerful thing, and he just put his head down and kept writing.
Yeah, and then he said, "Bob, you can't smoke in here. Put that cigarette."
No, it's from throwing the ball with the long dog all day. You know what I mean? But
What are
whatever.
you throwing curveballs?
I do. I throw
Tommy John surgery.
There's a miniature football. There's a football thing that I throw. And I must have went deep. I said, long dog, go deep.
Are these things you throw, these objects, are they big? Are they heavy?
A couple of them might be a little bit.
I gotta see.
It's not a tennis ball. There's a difference between what it is and what it's not. I don't throw tennis balls. I throw the one that's in the cage. That's not me.
Tennis elbow. What other ailment are you going to come down with of a sport you've never played a second of in your life?
That's what it is. Tennis is not a sport. It's ridiculous.
Doctor said I have bobsled foot. Turns out it's not no cure.
Look, I'll be fine. I'll take it. If not, they'll give me a shot, and that's it. Doesn't matter. I got
lacrosse neck.
Lacrosse neck.
They didn't have it. Okay, we ordered it.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I can put this back on until that comes.
How I reach a producer, fucking Joe, eh? Joe, what's your email for? Wow, look at that, Wonka, right? How does she reach you?
The Uncle Rico Show Pod at gmail.com.
There you go, Vince. All right. I cried.
What the? This is everyone.
I know. I cried every show seeing comedy get murdered. Joking. Boom. Vexing code. Tony Soprano, the boss, is here. Paulie forgiving his adoptive mother and accepting her as his true mother. No word spoken except, "Would you like cookies?" or something after my mom passed. Yeah. That was a great episode when he fucking unloaded on his adopted mom in the rest home and he fucking got in her face and just went to town. Amazing.
What do you do?
That's how you should talk to your neighbors, Zen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Zen. Oh,
he's your neighbor. He's not even. Do you even go out with him and have a drink? Anything? You ever go and have a breakfast with him?
Do you hang out with your neighbors?
No, but they don't tell me what the fuck to do either, because I'll come over that fucking fence like a bat out of hell.
Not with that.
Tell you not to throw dog shit over there.
Not with this
friends,
right?
Right.
Look, they don't fucking do nothing.
When I heal, you're all in trouble.
Can't.
Joey C texted me his crying. I cried when Mr. Rogers ended. According to Joey C. So, and he's sending me some tattoo pics. If you guys are interested. Chris Hall, I'm never opening up to you guys again. It was sad, all right? I dare you to play it and not cry, Shuli. What was it that he cried? Oh, the game, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris, let me tell you something. When a game gives you like work to do, it's no longer a game. Like I never got into Red Dead or because my buddy's playing. He goes, you got to get this game. It's amazing. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, like today I got up, I went to do laundry at the river. I'm like laundry at the river. Fuck out of here. I play video games so I don't have to do laundry in real life. I'm going to go do it in a fucking Western? Fuck out of here. When George kisses Lorraine in Back to the Future, those are my parents. Also cried when my siblings disappeared. End of Freaky Friday when Bob gets his body back. I like that. I've seen my father cry 3 times in my entire life. Once because of a movie, the rodeo documentary, 8 Seconds. Get out of here. That's the thing. I think we all grew up.
Look at those guns.
Look at that.
Literally.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's about because I think we all grew up with dads who didn't show a lot of emotion. So
can we just get back to those tattoos for a second?
Sure. Put them back up.
I mean, the people in prison usually there are some artists in there. Like this was not one of them. Like you always see they do pictures on the walls that are just unbelievable that they let them do. This is from a window licker. Look at that. What is that? Is that a snake across? It doesn't have a head. It has 2 tails.
Joey asked for a serpent with no eyes and 2 heads or 2 tails wrapped around the cross. It was a dark day in the yard.
My
but
God.
the other one, yeah. Turns out we're not sure if Joey or the artist was upside down when these tattoos were made, but something went south or north.
What did you tell people you were getting out the next day? And they go, let me give you a tattoo, and just did it as a goof?
Yeah, you weren't in there long, Joey, right? It seems like he came in to get tattooed. Maybe he had an appointment just to get tattoos.
Yeah,
then he was out of there.
You never let people know when you're leaving.
They
don't let you leave, motherfucker. They will fuck you up and give you a tattoo like that.
Zen, confirm or deny you cry when leftovers are tossed.
It never happens.
On the 4th day.
Yeah.
It never happens. Yeah, my leftovers would make it a 4th day. Are you kidding me?
Leftovers are the best.
Yeah.
They truthfully
Leftovers to me is like 3 hours later.
More like left unders.
He calls it to be continued. He doesn't call it leftovers.
I'll see you soon, baby.
I'm going to bother to put this in the fridge.
Hey, do you also do this then? Now, this is a sign of fatness, truthfully.
Okay.
I do it too. I still have those addictions. Like if I have leftovers and I know I like them, when I put them back, I leave a fork in them when I put the or whatever the top in, so I can just right to it. You don't want to be looking,
and nobody's going to touch it because they see a fork in there.
You see a fork in it, the motherfucker's eating out of it. This cocksucker.
It's got claim.
I was going to say, I think the fork is more of a planting of a flag in that piece of land and letting people know. Not available.
You see this fork? It means not welcome.
Yeah.
He also spits on it.
He also spits. He's just licking a rib. He's like, I'm going to eat this later. And he's just licking it like an ice cream cone, puts it back.
Put an actual flag in there.
Let me ask you this. You walk out of a restaurant with your leftovers and there's a homeless, and then there's, let's just say, hypothetically, you get something, you get a carry out, right? Takeout box or whatever. You're walking out the restaurant and you really love the meal and you're excited about eating it later, but then you see a homeless woman with a kid with a sign, asking for food. Do you give your leftovers?
Yeah.
No, I point to where the restaurant was. I go, there's a restaurant over there.
No, there's a dumpster around the back they throw on. Of course,
so this is mine.
Of course you do, right? I was with a fat guy
No,
who
why would
did
you give
not.
somebody? Why would you give a homeless person
If they have
like
a kid with
half-eaten
them,
food?
I bring them inside and say, here's whatever
Yeah,
money, buy them this much worth of shit.
yeah. Or you
You
go,
know,
hey, what can I get for $20? You know, and you want your kid to eat.
watch your mom earn a fucking living.
Yeah, you know, not from.
You want to
Mom's
eat,
like,
kid? Look
Yeah.
that way.
The mom's like, I have a child with me. He goes, I wasn't talking to you. But no, I was
Oh,
with a
wow.
friend. I was with a heavy set friend, and we left a restaurant, and a homeless woman with a kid was like, "Can you spare any food?" And I didn't have anything that I took back with me. He did, and he just looked at her and just kept moving, put his head straight and kept moving, didn't give her a crumb. And I just remember thinking, like, I couldn't even bust his balls about it. I remember thinking, well, that's really fucked up. You should just give them the food. They're not hitting you up for money. It's very rare that they go, can you give me something to eat? You know?
Well, that's what it is. If that's the thing, then you do it. Like sometimes I remember I got a sandwich taking it to work one day, and I'll eat it on the way back, and then I see a homeless guy, and I'll just hand it to him. He's like, "Thank you." You know what I mean? You got to eat.
You ever insult a homeless person by giving
No,
them something?
well,
and they
now
don't
they
want it?
stand in the middle of the street and they're all bent over like a fucking,
They're all
a
the letter
broken
C.
twig. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and it's like I'm not like, how am I going to give you? You're over there. You can't even move. You know what I mean? It's just like you can't have these people in the street.
Yeah.
Put them. You can put other people. You get them places to live that come here. Why can't you do it with the people here and get them into rehab, get them into whatever they need? You know. I
Yeah.
mean, it
I
seems
used to
so
go
simple.
to when I saw homeless people on the street in New York. I would go into the 7-Eleven and I would make them a package. Like I would buy them all kinds of food, some coffee, if it was cold, some real food sandwiches, whatever they had, and then I would give them the bag, and they would say thank you and stuff. But I said, no, I got to kick you. Like you got to get something for it, So I said, what do you want, it the face or the gut?
Right.
And then they would, pick whether I would kick them in the face or the gut. Well, I mean, I think it's justified.
What should they usually
They
pick?
still
The
got
gut,
to
I'm
eat.
guessing.
No, the face.
It ain't.
Yeah, 'cause they had to
It
eat.
ain't sealing any deals for him as it is. So what's
What's
the
that
worry?
noise? Do you hear that noise? Like it's breathing. Like it's
Hello.
not me.
That was Zen talking, Bob. You just weren't paying
No,
attention.
you hear
Yeah,
that?
that was. Is that the?
Wait,
No.
Joe, you don't hear that? Not even here.
I'm right here. No, I was listening. I do not hear anything.
No, but you didn't hear that a lot. Am I the only one that's hearing that?
Could you
Well, it's-
describe the noise?
It's like
We all gathered around as Bob lost more and more of his mind every afternoon.
I'm telling you, you've heard it. People heard it.
Sure, they did.
I didn't hear it. Maybe it was just Zen breathing while he was talking. Maybe that's what you heard.
I do breathe when I talk.
Try not to
Right.
breathe.
That
Zen.
is true.
Some balls on
Fucking
you.
weirdo. It's
I'll
a
tell you.
Wonderful Life. George gets his life back. That's Gardner fans. Niagara Falls.
It's amazing. That's a great movie.
Oh, random. But when Peggy Sue got married, she goes back in time and sees her grandmother who had died. I saw that right after my grandma died. Cried for an hour. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
You think they would put signs in front of the movie theater? Don't come in if your grandmother just died. It's like amazing.
Right.
When your grandmother, I mean, that'd be fun. And if she dies during the movie,
During the movie, yeah.
Shauna
You don't hear
West.
that? You didn't hear that right fucking now, that breathing.
That was Zen.
Okay, you're telling me. No, that was loud. I can hear that. That's about
That
it.
was Mike. That was Mike. Just
No. Joe, you're telling me. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Bobby, go cry in the sink, Bobby. I don't even know what that means. He can hear it.
Yeah.
In Flight Deuce hears it. What do you hear?
It's that
it's not
breathing.
me.
What's Zen?
I'm telling you. Zen is breathing like a bear, Z-Mock said.
I'm breathing.
No.
Dweeb alert! Dweeb alert! We are Okay, we're caught up. I got to bounce, boys. I got to take care of something. Hey, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notification. I'll keep you posted if we're on tonight. I might have to handle something here. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know. All right, everybody, have a great one. We'll see you. Before we go, BS Show Live. Get yourself some tickets to see my man Bob Levy, comedy at the Carlson, ladies and gentlemen. He will be there in July. What's the exact date? Do you know? July what?
Oh, God. 26th and 27th.
26th, 27th, the Rickles Room, comedy at the Carlson. Go support. Support everybody else. Support yourselves. I bought 20 cheeseburgers from McDonald's for 2 homeless people. My wife found the receipt and thought, hey, ate 20 burgers. That's never good when they go, no, you would do this. All right. Listen, we'll see you guys later. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Time to get out of bed. Time to wake up.
Well, I can't help it.
Gotta get out of bed.
Julie left. We could stay on and do another hour if you want.
Could we?
No.
The Joe Show, starring Joe, the producer.
You would launch me like a rocket ship.
That would make me cry.
Wait, Shuli's texting me. What do you mean I'm fired?
Comes out of left field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shock.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, get the guy go.
He's not here to stop you.
Gotta wake up,
No
bitch.
one's gonna
Get
stop
up.
it.
Get up. Get up.